Right now I'm going to show you the RAM-HOL-AP8, which is the custom cradle for the Apple iPad. First I want to show you the back of the cradle here. You can see these round circles here with 4 holes. There's one there and one up inside here. And what that's for is mounting this cradle to an existing RAM mount. You're going to need one of these, which is the RAM-B-202, or if you want the larger ball, this one's a 1 inch, and if you want to go up to 1.5 inch for different circumstances, you're going to need the RAM-202. And what this does is just this round plate matches up to the circle on the back of the cradle, and then the 4 holes then you can see there are used to put the hardware through. The hardware is included with this cradle, and so that's how you mount to this plate, but this plate is not included with this mount, this cradle. So when you buy a mount for this cradle, you'll get one that has a 202 on the end, and you'll see that it then just mounts straight onto the back like so. So there's a suction cup with the standard arm and the reach it has on the cradle, and you can mount it at one of these 2 points depending on how you want it to sit where you're mounting it. So you might want to come off the windshield of your vehicle and have the cradle sitting over the edge of your dash, or you want to have it sitting high, whatever you want to do. Now the other thing to note about this cradle, or this mount I should say, is you can easily just loosen that arm, and then you can see this spins 360 degrees, and then once it's got in best location you can tighten that back up. So what that allows you to do is just loosen that knob, and then you can spin your cradle in portrait and landscape, whichever way you want, really easy. So that's a really good feature about the RAM mounts. So again, this cradle includes the hardware to mount, but it doesn't include the mount unless you buy a complete system for the cradle. Let's see how the iPad goes into the cradle. You can see here there's a couple of notches at the bottom right there that the base fits in, and then on the top here there's what's called an ease roller, which allows you just to pop it straight in, and to remove it you just simply do the opposite, which is with your fingers underneath the pad you just flick it out like that. So it's very easy to put in and out of this cradle, and you can see there on the bottom all the ports and speakers are exposed, the side and top, and as I said before, it's very easy to rotate portrait to landscape depending on what you want to do. So there you go. It doesn't get much easier than this. They're very simple but very effective. RAM-HOL-AP8 custom cradle for the Apple iPad.